Hey, good morning, guys. It is now day 3 of the trip here at Walt Disney World. Today we're going to go back to Magic Kingdom. I got a special breakfast this morning. Then we're going to have some fun today. So why don't you come along? Let's go. All right, just got off the bus. Kind of cruising along here. So right over there, you've got the Polynesian Resort and the Grand Floridian right there. Right there is where the ferry comes to take people to and from the Magic Kingdom over to the Ticket and Transportation Center, which is over there next to the Polynesian. Then, of course, over to my right, I've got the Contemporary Resort and Bay Lake Tower. Here from the Magic Kingdom, just kind of waiting to get in for our early dining reservation. Yeah, looking forward to it over here at the Plaza Restaurant. So, let's go get in line and get in. Hey guys, here we are. Good morning from the Magic Kingdom. We're at the Main Street train station, and as you can see, the castle is right behind me. I'm gonna adjust this just a hair. There we go. So anyways, they kind of do the reserved dining early in the mornings a little differently now. I guess they don't take any dining reservations before 8 a.m. So they pile everybody up that has a reservation between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. and pile them all in one area, and then at 7:45 they drop the rope and they let everybody come in. So my dream of having an empty Main Street this early in the morning, not so much. But that's all right. It's still not very crowded at all, and the main public won't be able to get in for about another hour. So anyways, we're at the main train station. Let's go take a look at the train while there's nobody around. Now, the train is not running right now because they are working on the Tron coaster. And because of that, a lot of the track over in your Fantasyland is torn up. So they're doing some remodeling on the rest of the track as well. But they do have this up here for people to be able to see, and I wanted to see it up close and personal. What? I've got about 9 minutes before I actually have to be at the Plaza Restaurant. We'll take a little tour of Main Street. the sausage and cheese omelet, biscuit, bowl of fruit, and a mimosa. That's right, a mimosa. Starting the day off right. So, let's dig in, shall we? All right, guys, just had the limited time breakfast over at the Plaza Restaurant. As you can see, kind of right behind me over there. It was good. It really was. Eggs were, as normal. When you get an omelet with sausage in it. It was really good. There wasn't anything, made it any different than anywhere else, but it was really good. The biscuit was nice and soft and flaky, which is exactly the way I like it. Sometimes biscuits, they serve them and they get hard or something, but these were really, really, really good. The fruit was diced up small, which I like. Very fresh. They just chopped them up, I guess, this morning. And then the mimosa. They say it's got orange juice in it, but it doesn't. It's actually kind of like the jungle juice over at Animal Kingdom at the Tusker House with sparkling wine in it. Really, really, really good. Overall, I think it was a great meal. Great start to the day. I definitely recommend. So now I'm going to come over here. I guess we're going to watch part of the opening show and then head to the back for first Fast Pass of the day. Come on. So that was the first time I'd actually been able to film the new opening show since they stopped doing it in front of the train station. But let's head to our first Fast Pass, which is back here at Big Thunder Mountain. Let's have some fun today. All right, so they've had the moat drained. Remember I showed you guys before on the other side. But they have the moat drained. They are expanding that retaining wall. They're going to move it out about 10 feet and expanding this walkway that's on this side of the castle. And it needs to be done. It's a fairly thin walkway for the type of crowds that you get coming from the back of the park to the front of the park, or from the front of the park to the back of the park, depending on beginning or end of the day. It really needs to be done. So I'm kind of glad they're doing it. The Liberty Tree. All right, and if you remember, we were talking about how you've got some great places to sit. It's in the shade. So right now it's not quite as shady because the morning sun, the way it's angled, but by the time you're ready to sit down and rest, this is great. You can see that there's a rock path everywhere. There is the replica Liberty Bell. And the story behind this is every state got a replica of the original Liberty Bell. Well, they went ahead and cast one for Pennsylvania. Well, Pennsylvania has the original Liberty Bell, so they didn't need a replica. So what they did was, is they allowed Disney to purchase it, and they brought it here to Liberty Square in Walt Disney World, Florida. So, a little bit of interesting history there.
Here's the wildest ride in the wilderness!
Woo! Yeah! All right, that was awesome. Oh, see, doesn't open until 11 a.m. and it is only 9:20. So maybe we'll go explore a little bit, shall we? So we got about 10 minutes before they actually start allowing us, or before their first run. So well, I guess we're gonna wait. Well, hey guys, we are now on the Liberty Bell steam paddle boat. To be honest, I haven't done this since I was a little kid. This is the first launch of the day for this boat, and there's only one other person on here. So let's check it out. Let's see some stuff. Guys, so I got the Hey Hey Dole Whip cone, and everybody say hi to Jenny. She's at home on the phone. Yay! Ooh, I like the raspberry better than the pineapple. Oh yeah. Oh, sour. His mohawk is sour. Very messy, very delicious. I think I actually like the raspberry flavor more than the pineapple flavor, but very, very good. I recommend trying these at least once. Believe it or not, they're not even the most expensive thing on the menu. That would be the pineapple upside down cake. All right, guys. This is our next Fast Pass. We're going on Splash Mountain. I'm not going to take you on with me just because I don't trust not dropping y'all. And not that I don't care about y'all, but I also don't want to lose my new camera and rig. So I'm not going to take you on with me. We're heading in. I'll see you on the other side. So we just finished riding Splash Mountain and kind of went to a store, grabbed some pins for Jenny. Now we're going to head over to our next Fast Pass, the Pirates of the Caribbean. One of my favorite classic rides. Pretty day out. Does look like it might rain if you look kind of behind me a little bit. But we'll see. I guess we're going to go do our Fast Pass here, and we'll see you on the other side. All right, so went on Pirates of the Caribbean. Now I'm sitting down to some lunch. Went over there to Pecos Bills, right there. And got my usual, make this stop on every trip at least. But I always get the same things. That is my trio of beef tacos and my soda for the day. Bon appetit. It's one of those Disney flavors that I always miss. And I'm from Texas. I know it's not real Tex-Mex, but there's just something about it that reminds me of Disney. I'm going to chow down because I'm hungry, and then I'm going to see if I can find another Fast Pass for the day. Alright, just finished lunch. I'm actually going to head towards the front of the park. There's a couple things I want to look at in the store, but as you can see over that way, we do have a storm of brewing, and after yesterday, I think what I'm going to do is call the morning done. Whew. All right, guys. So I'm back in the room. I made the decision, like I said, to maybe head back to the resort and rest a little bit, and then decide to do something tonight. Man, am I glad that I did. Made it to the bus stop, waiting for the bus there at the Magic Kingdom, and I was sitting there watching the storm clouds come in. It was all dark and everything. When it hit fast and it hit hard. The wind came and was strong enough, was pushing strollers around and bending umbrellas. So that rain came in with it, and it came down in buckets. So I think I made the right choice. So I'm gonna rest up a little bit, put my feet up, see what I'm in the mood to do later. Whether I'm gonna go back to a park or if I'm gonna go to Disney Springs, don't know yet. So we'll find out. Well, hey, Ready to Disney fans, we are here in front of Gaston's, about to make our way down into Storybook Circus. First time I've been in the park at night on this trip, which is odd because I am always a night person when it comes to Disney parks. I haven't even been on this side of the park yet this trip, which is also odd because usually this is the first place we go. We usually start our trip most of the time over here at Under the Sea with the Little Mermaid. Here we go! I will have to say, this is the prettiest ride at night, I think, in the entire park. The views and the ride itself is just beautiful. There we go. Beast Castle, Cinderella's Castle, and Tomorrowland. Alright, that was cool. Always got to ride this one, but I always like to ride it at night for sure. We're going to head over to Tomorrowland. We're going to go fight the evil Emperor Zurg. I thought I was done, but I am not. There was no wait for the teacup. Let's ride the teacup, shall we? Okay, here we go. Ah! Whee! Good thing I did not eat dinner. Oh my goodness. Woo! Ah! All right. Tomorrowland at night. Woo! There is the Transit Authority People Mover. Buzz Lightyear has pretty much no wait.
We